remains as a torchbearer at the top of the world pile tonight. Here's the tail of the tape for tonight's big fight here in Manchester. David Haye is the younger man by 9 years. He's an inch taller. Tonight he only gives away 9 pounds, not 7 stones like he did last time. Reaches the same. Ruiz has been a pro now for 18 long years. He is very, very seasoned. But Haye is growing into this division now. And his knockout percentage is really impressive, 87%. If he hits you, you usually stay hit. There are the odds. Haye 7-1 on. Ruiz is 11-2 against on points. A lot of people might fancy that. Haye 5-2. Ruiz 20-1. If you think it might be a draw, 40-1. Here's Jimmy Lennon Jr., a world-famous MC, to make the introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to you and welcome to the MEN Arena here in the heart of Manchester, England for the featured bout of the evening, brought to you by Adam Booth for HMaker Boxing in association with Golden Boy Promotions and Sauerland Event, and presented live and exclusive by Sky Box Office HD. This bout is sanctioned by the World Boxing Association. The president is Gilberto Mendoza, supervisor Aurelio Fiengo, along with the British Boxing Board of Control. The steward in charge is Charles Giles. Our timekeepers at the bell and keeping count of the knockdowns tonight, Barry Pinder and Gary Grennan. And introducing to you our 3 judges scoring from ringside. From South Africa, Stanley Christodoulou. From the United States, Hubert Earl. And from Denmark, Ove Ovesen. And our third man of the ring, the referee in charge, hailing from Panama, Guillermo Perez. All right, fans, here we go with the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing for the WBA Heavyweight Championship of the world. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world, live from Manchester, it's showtime! Introducing to you first, the challenger on my left, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing black trunks with white lettering and hailing from Chelsea, Massachusetts in the United States. He weighed in at 16 stone, 7 pounds. In a career that spans nearly 18 years, his record stands at 44 wins, 8 losses, and 1 draw, with 1 no contest and 30 wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight, in his 11th World Heavyweight Championship bout, he is currently ranked the #1 contender. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 2-time WBA Heavyweight Champion of the world, introducing John, the Quiet Man, Ruiz. And his opponent across the ring, the defending world champion on my right, fighting out of the red corner. Entering the ring wearing the colors of the Union Jack, he hails from Bermondsey, London, England. He weighed in at 15 stone, 12 pounds. With a record of 23 wins and 1 defeat, he has 21 big wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the former Unified Cruiserweight World Champion, tonight making the first defense of his newly earned title. Please welcome the popular and hard-hitting WBA Heavyweight Champion of the world, introducing the HMaker, David Haye.
An amazing reception for David Haye.
Once again,
really taken up as a major star.
Guillermo Perez now to give instructions.
Referee from Panama.
Okay, wait, good fight. Okay, David, good fight. Chocolate wanted.
Short and sweet. We're ready to go, and the first few minutes of this fight might be very instructive, because David Haye might be looking here to let John Ruiz feel his power. I must say, Ruiz looks all business, pacing up and down like a caged tiger beforehand. He's ready to go. And here we go. David Haye's first defense of his WBA heavyweight title. How much does Ruiz have left at the age of 38? Does he still have the drive and desire?
Well, he started well, Ruiz. He marched to the centre of the ring for the introductions. We reckoned he would go for this, and he's going for it early.
Oh, what a right hand! And down goes Ruiz. What a punch that is! In the opening half a minute from David Haye. There's the haymaker. He's staggering. I'm not sure he knows completely where he is. Haye might take him out in one here. This so resilient man who's only ever been stopped once, and that was 14 years ago. He's in massive trouble. Another right hand round the back of the head, he says. But he's down again.
4, 5, 6.
He's not recovered, Reg. His eyes are all over the place. He's in bad shape. I think he's going to be warning him for punching behind the neck.
A rabbit punch.
At one point, he may also give Ruiz time to recover. No, he hasn't. That's good news for David Haye.
Well,
he actually should have done.
That might be crucial that he did. It was a rabbit punch. But look at his power here. He's feeling the Haye power. If Haye wants to send a message round the world, he may be in the process of doing it. Not many people do this to John Ruiz. David Tua did back in 1996.
Ruiz's legs have gone. They're made of lead at the moment, so there'll be no punches in his punches. Haye can do pretty much as he pleases here. There won't be much coming back.
He'll do well to get through this opening round. More heavy shots. He's not missing, is he here? David Haye. He's shown John Ruiz very early just how hard he hits. Hard to believe this is an ex-cruiserweight. The power has travelled up with him.
Unbelievable power. That right hand that caused it the first knockdown. Tremendous punch. That would have finished most heavyweight boxers. That shows you how tough Ruiz is. Will he get through this opening round? 45 seconds still to go. Incredible if he manages to do that.
Such an explosive start to the fight. How is Ruiz still there? He's been on the floor twice, but once from a rabbit punch. He's trying to get his gloves up. He needs to get through the first round. He comes back with a left hand. Maybe a little sign that the head is clearing.
Legs are still looking leaden. There's no movement. He started positively, but walked right on to a tremendous bomb. Still going for it, though. What a warrior this man Ruiz is.
Tremendous pride, tremendous heart. Ruiz, he hasn't been a two-time WBA champion for nothing. He's the man who keeps bouncing back. But my goodness, Harry will have to bounce back in this fight. He's starting to do it. Lands with a right hand and then punches after the bell. What an incident-packed opening round that was. Well, Haye announced himself in this fight with this right hand.
What a punch that was. I mean, he didn't even wind the punch up. He was actually moving back and drew Ruiz onto it. I'll be honest, the way he went down, I thought that was all over. It's a testament to this man's toughness. These were rabbit punches for the second knockdown. So the referee counted there, but he really shouldn't have done, because he should have warned Haye for the rabbit punch and given Ruiz time to recover. He didn't, which I thought would be crucial. But Ruiz managed to get himself through the round anyway, and that's the point deduction.
So Haye with a point off. The round would have normally been scored 10-7 because of two knockdowns, but the second knockdown was an illegal one, although it was counted, so unravel that one.
It shouldn't be called a knockdown if it was an illegal punch that caused it, but let's worry about that later.
So that might be academic, the way this has started. Round two.
You would think Ruiz would have his hands up a little bit higher as he comes forward, but he wants this title, you can see that.
The word from Ruiz's training camp is that he's prepared long and hard and is absolutely cherry ripe. But he was caught cold by Hayes' big right hand, but showed one or two signs towards the end of that last round that his head was beginning to clear. And Evander Holyfield said about him, he hits harder than you think, Ruiz.
And he's getting close to Hay, and he's getting punches off now. We really felt this would be all over in the opening round. Tremendous that he managed to get him through that crisis.
Now he's beginning to come forward. Incredible, really, isn't it? Jolting jab from Hay, who might even yet have to be involved in a long, hard, heavyweight night.
Well, he's pushing Hay back, trying to take some of the power away, but we've seen that Hay can deliver that power from any angle in any situation.
Oh, lovely right hand again. Ruiz took that. He was hurt by it, stunned by it, but he kept on ploughing forward. He's slow and he's ponderous, but he can drag you into an ugly quicksand of a fight if you let him, Ruiz.
Good movement from Hay there, though. Ruiz is more lumbering than usual because he still must be feeling the effects of those punches, particularly the right hand that landed about half a minute ago. It was a beauty.
Hay, younger, fresher, with the edge in power. We've seen it already. Can he make all that count? Well, this guy's been there so many times.
Well, if we questioned what would his desire be like at the age of 38, well, I think he's answered that question in fine style. Still trying to get close, trying to walk Hay down.
It really did look as if it was going to be all over in round one. Ruiz has made a quite impressive recovery.
That in itself is down to the condition the man's in. You throw the effects of punches quicker if you're in the best of shape, and he must be in tremendous shape. Just been picked off as he comes forward, Ruiz, but as expected, hasn't stopped trying to get himself back into this.
Keep it clean, clean, clean. Right. All right? Giving nothing away now. Give less away than you gave in that last round. Cool. Walking forward.
Well, that's so another right hand there that would have been a finisher with most heavyweights. Again, it's testament to how tough this guy is, that not only did he take that punch, but he continued to attack.
Round three. Worth remembering, this is only the fourth fight at heavyweight that David Hay has had, having been an undisputed champion at cruiserweight with that two-round demolition of Enzo Maccarinelli, weighing a heaviest ever, 15 stone 12 pounds tonight. Ruiz working well with the jab and letting the right hand go. Good work there from this man who was the first Latino world heavyweight champion.
Hay has never been in with someone who's taken these shots full-blooded, still there and still coming back at him. This is something new for David Hay to cope with. Usually when he lands his best shots, I suppose you could say Carl Thompson, but that was a long time ago. So it's a long time since I had to cope with this. Good start from this round for Ruiz.
Great right hand again. Look at the speed of Hay. That's something else very much in his favour. He's kept his cruiserweight speed and his cruiserweight power.
And I think he's bust up Ruiz's nose. You can see the blood coming from the nose. That will no doubt affect his breathing. But the thing is, this man's so experienced, he won't let anything distract. Unless Hay lands that one big right hand that he simply cannot take.
I think you can see the level of determination that John Ruiz has brought to the argument tonight. Tremendous effort to get off the floor from that very first right hand. Great jabs by Hay tonight.
Yeah, he's timing the punches so well, getting the punches off, then getting himself back out of there, just waiting for the opportunities to unload the right hand again. Quality boxing, perfect tactics.
just a little leer on the face of Hay. He always looks as if he's